Blame is a fantastic manga. It was a wonderful read, and I do not regret going through the crazy story that I decided to tell. It is an ever developing world that doesn't make any sense at all, and you're thrown right into the middle of it with some guy that we don't even know what his mission even entirely is, other than finding a net gene, which I don't even think we even get thoroughly an answer for that, even as to what it does or what it is. And the plot just kind of happens, and you have to constantly be trying to grasp where everything connects. And if you don't ask the questions, you're not going to get the questions offered to you. And the art in this is just so beautifully done. It's like dystopian. I don't even know how to even describe what it is. I'm just picturing like back alleys that is copy and pasted and rotated in different ways, and towers that continue to go up and up and up. And it doesn't understand. I don't even understand how it continues to go up vertically. Like, it is just a never-ending climb. It's like White Knuckle, except there is no ending. There is no final place to get to. It continues to go. And I'm using this reference and thinking of the demo that I played, where okay, you kind of get to a point, but like it never ends, and it doesn't make any sense. And for some reason, the characters in the story, they're able to, I don't know if all of them are, but the main character, Kyril, or I think they call him Killy, is his fan name online. He is able to understand where the openings are of every single floor that he goes through, or no matter where he's at, he's able to understand, okay, that's where the door is. That's where I'm supposed to go next. And as I'm sitting there going through, looking at every single photo that we get portrayed to try to establish some sort of coherency with the different floors, it just there is nothing that's coherent from each panel to each panel. You are constantly looking for the little black dot to establish where our characters are set within the scene, and it's not bad. It's just it is what the story is, and it just shows you how complex that this futuristic world has gotten. And you were just left with wondering, why is it so fallen apart? What happened to the humans? What are the safeguards, or what are the Silicon Life? Where are their origins? And you never get these answers. You're just constantly just looking at it like, okay, this is just the world that we're thrown into, and this is the world now. And what is this net gene? Why is it that no one has it? Or what happened to the people that did have it? And who are the ones that are stopping people from, like, why is there such a separation? Why is it that these people who do not have it are just, they're stuck here? What damage could they cause, or what are they keeping these lower human beings away from? Or like what is the reward? What is the end of all this as well? Like Killy's journey that we're following along with him, and Sibo that comes along the way. Like what is it that they're trying to accomplish? And all throughout the story, I'm constantly trying to grasp and understand, like, what is it we're trying to do, other than get this net gene or find this person the net gene? Is someone trying to take that net gene and incorporate it into another human? Is Killy or Sibo, are they able to somehow absorb it? I don't think that's the case, but then again, I do not know, because at the same time, I think, oh wow, this person's going to die. They are not able to survive. His arm is getting blown off, and yet somehow in this world they're able to regrow it. I'm constantly just in a black hole, and I love it. And when the story ends, it feels perfect. It doesn't feel satisfying as in I have everything answered. I'm only left with more questions, like, where does this story go on from here? And what is there still a vertical climb now? Or do we make it past the hell that was that hole that we were thrown into? I don't know. And that's okay. I really admire just how well the story was able to actually get me engrossed into what it was trying to tell or do or say or portray. I think they did it beautifully, and I think the author just couldn't have done it better. I don't think you could add or take away anything that they put into this. Like, you get just the right amount of plot development and the character development, and you have to be really diligent on trying to stay on top of like what each panel is trying to show you, because if you don't, you'll get lost. And if you don't pay attention to absolutely everything, then you're not going to understand what the items do that he might come across, or how did this person get that, or what is this person doing. You have to pay attention and stay on top of it. And it's not to understand, but I suppose in a sense it kind of is. I can't really tell you the purpose of the story other than what I've already established, which is they're trying to find a net gene, whatever this thing is, and that's okay. And we get a little like thumb drive thing. I don't even know what that thing even is. It's like a recorder of Mori, and he popped in there, and now he's like, he seems like a wise sage, and it's like, okay, this is totally random. Why did he come along, and how does he know the things that he knows, and why was he dead where he was dead, or what's going on with this? And it's just okay. The wise sage that came along to help Killy on the last 3/4 of the story is a needed addition. And I love the fact that Killy doesn't ask the questions, but you'll have Sibo, and you'll have, like I said, Mori, or, Domanchevsky, or you'll have these other people who kind of just fill you in as you go along. They're the ones that talking. Our main character, Killy, he doesn't. He's a man on a mission. And you wonder why he is so dead set on this mission, and is there something that was haunting him in the past, or was he just another prince from a machine that somehow was thrown to the very bottom of the world that we find ourselves in? How did he get where he was, and just the perseverance that he has for climbing up? It's crazy. And the passing of time, where this journey, they'll be walking thousands and thousands and thousands of kilometers. Like, there's one scene where he looks up and he says, we are 3,000 kilometers away from, the exit. And it's all stairs by the appearance of it. So they're walking that many stairs up. It's like, my goodness. He has more than enough time to talk and to think and to give us more information. Like, we could get into his head if we wanted to. He is a patient man. He's dead set. He's laser focused on the goal, but you're forced to be patient in this world that you're in because of the traveling you have to do. And in between the moments of us getting these, okay, what's going to happen? Are they going to die? This confrontation. There are these long stretches of periods that you don't fully understand unless you slow down, put yourself in their shoes, and understand what they're being said with the context. And that is a small nuance that I'm thankful that I thought of. Like, okay, 3,000 kilometers, that's so long. He has a lot of time to sit there and meditate or think or do whatever he's going to do, but we don't get to see that side of him. We don't get the personality. We don't get inside of his head fully. We just get the mission. And then the saddest thing is we don't even get to see the fruition of the mission, but we get the hope that they don't get to see, but we do. I don't know. It's just a fantastic read. I love it. It's unlike anything else I've read so far. I'll probably be looking for something more. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. I'd like to give it a read. And until next time, I'll see you later.